Oh.
Mom!
Welcome to another episode of Hall and Closet.
I'm so excited to be back. Okay, so today we actually have a very, very lovely show.
Yes.
We have the
Our
one,
special guest,
the only,
BenDeLaCreme. And look, Big Dipper is here to give us some live entertainment.
I told him I wanted gymnastics, and if it wasn't gymnastics, I didn't want it.
Okay, that's what you told him?
He told me no.
I said I'm going to sit back and take whatever I get.
You gonna take whatever you get from Big
Daddy
Dipper?
Dipper. You know I will.
Oh, not Daddy Dipper. Daddy Dipper.
Girl, let me go.
honey.
Let me go. The orchid.
What about your orchids?
The orchid need a little water.
Your plants outside?
Yeah, the plants need to get
we
a
need
little.
to go. Hold on.
Let me go. We'll be right back.
I love a good.
I know that's right.
No, I can't sprint like I
Oh,
used to.
you can't do nothing like you used to.
Bitch, I know you're not talking with your bad knees.
You right.
Look at them.
Girl, my knees are terrible. Hey, y'all, we back.
We're back.
We are back. We didn't forget about y'all. Heidi, how are you?
I'm delicious. Wait, I want to take a second. This looks beautiful on you.
Thank you.
Can we
Thank
take
you.
it?
Thank
we gotta
you.
take it in.
Let's
How
take
did
it
we
in.
coordinate this? We're both in the red.
We're both in red today and in silver a little bit. You know, I have a little
bit.
earring. Today,
Uh-huh.
I dug in my bag.
What's in your bag?
Beautiful things.
Okay, so a mirror? Because you said beautiful things. Like you take
I
the mirror.
am beautiful. Thank you.
I'm trying to give a whole compliment.
Wow,
and
Heidi,
she thought
it's
it was
just so
shame.
rare that you say anything positive towards me that it
That's
threw
a
me off.
lie. Not on camera. But
Yeah,
I say nice things
okay,
all the
well,
time. I have to drag you on the camera.
It's giving very. It doesn't matter. Look, let me show you this. I dug in that bag today, and I said,
Down.
I'm gonna dig in this bag and I'm gonna pull some of this bullshit out and I'm gonna put it on my body.
So what you do every day?
Basically,
Yeah.
getting dressed.
Same.
Now, how did you coordinate this outfit? Who did this for you?
This, I believe this was made by Godoy,
Okay.
who is
Ooh.
on Next in Fashion.
Next in Fashion.
So very talented. Actually, this was in one of my videos. It didn't go viral on my page,
Okay.
but it went viral on someone else's page. I was at a Pride event,
Okay.
and I was giving them a little 1, 2 shake on the pavement, and I was
Okay.
like doing all my little dancing and
Yeah.
stuff, and it went viral, and I shared it and
Wow.
and tagged them, and it didn't go viral on my page.
Well,
so, maybe
Did you
just
post it
one.
on your page?
I did. I was like, oh my God. I went and found them. I was like, can you send me this video?
Heidi,
And I'll
my
tag
grandmother
you.
always told me, do something,
Yeah.
and then we know where the problem will lie.
And where's the problem lie?
Clearly you.
Am I the problem? Am I the problem?
Try something. If it goes wrong, we'll know where the problem is.
I am the problem.
The outfit is cute and all of that good stuff. But what have you been up to this past week?
This past week, I've been taking a little bit of relaxation time for myself. Much needed, much needed. She's a working woman.
Well, shit. Let's talk about relaxation then.
Okay,
That's the tea.
what's something you do to relax, man?
Girl, let me tell you this. When this is talking but when we went to Fashion Week, Mama, I knew a really great friend who reached out to me and told me to come to the Four Seasons.
Oh, okay.
Girl, it was giving that.
Wait, the Four Seasons. Does it have a massage parlor or something? Was it?
See, when you say massage parlor, girl,
That
it
made
sounds
it
like people
sound-
giving hand jobs.
Did you?
It was a spa.
Oh, was there a sauna?
Girl, it also sounds like there's sex there. But either way, it doesn't matter. Girl, look, this is the tea. There was a sickening girl. It's weird. Let me explain the whole situation.
Okay, give it
girl, 'cause
to me.
Now it's turn giving. I went there and I was in New York and I had finally got some marijuana. I finally got my hands on some weed in New York where it's legal, so don't judge me. And then I got some and I had smoked a very nice, decent marijuana. Thank you.
It was
You
about
gotta
to
hold
slip
my
out.
mic.
Your tip was about to
My
slip
tip
out.
was about to slip out, baby.
Baby, you gotta be
Thank
careful
you for
with that
keeping
now.
me covered.
I do my best.
This was sponsored by Trojan
Ah!
mic covers.
We're not really sponsored.
Protect your expensive mics. So
Wait, speaking of that, did you see that one video where someone was doing a news report and they put a condom over their mic so it wouldn't get ruined by all the rain?
No, I did not see
You
that.
did not see
and
that?
how did they hear anything? Even I'm smart enough to know
Wait, 'cause
that
here's
won't
the
work.
prolapse, not the prolapse.
They can get
Not the prolapse.
Did he put the mic in his ass? Why are you talking about his
I
prolapse?
meant the condom. I meant to say prophylactic.
Why are you thinking of a prolapse?
You a bitch. You know. I meant to say prophylactic. I can speak sometimes.
So he went into prolapse shock.
No.
Is that like when your prolapse give up on you?
It's just done.
Okay,
Just
period.
like,
Well, that's never happened to me.
Never me either.
But this is the tea. I was in the thing, and it felt like in the Four Seasons, and I didn't have a room key. It was giving very low key, sketchy vibes because I was invited, and so then I have really bad anxiety, girl, and so I thought in myself, I said they're gonna stop me at the door and tell me I don't stay here.
Because
So
you did.
I was moving stealthily through people,
like a ninja.
through the hotel to the elevator to try to get upstairs so that these people wouldn't stop me. Then when I got up there, girl, they took me in the back room and it was a locker room.
Okay. Are you scared of locker rooms?
I'm scared of sharing locker room space with straight men.
Okay, yeah, that is kind of. I did that all through high school, so it was very interesting.
Just very awkward. I think that's where you first develop, like, I don't want to be getting naked in front of straight men.
Or maybe you do. It's when you come
or
to
maybe
terms
you want
with
them,
it.
you know.
It's when you decide, is this my thing or not, really?
And it really isn't.
It wasn't mine.
It wasn't mine.
Well, for a couple of years it was. But
Heidi, let me find how you been in that shower room getting your life.
I'm from the country now. There was a lot of straight men.
Okay, well, everywhere you go.
Everywhere. Usually.
But let me remind y'all this. Everywhere you go, there's a lot of gay men, too.
That's fair, too.
Not saying anything, just saying anything.
I ain't gay.
You ain't gay?
Are you gay?
You on the spectrum, baby. You some sort of queer. You definitely
Definitely
are.
on that spectrum.
But the tea is, I went in the room, girl. They had like lockers. I didn't know how to unlock the locker, so I'm like awkwardly just like,
you look like a hoe that can't
rattling,
open a
shaking on the
locker.
thing.
Yeah.
Then they had to come and help me.
That makes sense.
Some man came around in a towel, and he was kind of cute. And so then, girl, immediately it got really like weird.
In weird of what sense? What kind of sense?
Like as in, I didn't even know how to like where I should put my clothes at. I was just very much like standing there, and then I was like, then I definitely couldn't get naked in front of him. And then there was the robe, and then girl, I'm like,
wait, so you just got lost, just couldn't function?
I could not.
You were done.
I put the robe over. I put the robe on, and then I tried to put the towel around my body underneath the robe.
Wait, what? Say that one more time. My ear. Hold on, bitch.
I was literally wearing the robe. And then tied it at the waist.
Okay.
And then as to be awkward that I didn't accidentally show my ass or penis to the straight man in there.
Proud of you.
I wrapped the towel around my body underneath the robe.
What?
It's giving fully awkward, uncomfortable situation.
So the towel's under the robe and the robe. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought you said you put your clothes on top of the robe. And I was like, now, Miss Girl, now you know you've gone too far.
I could have done that.
You should have.
It was giving
Honestly,
that.
It would have really been like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable here.
Yeah. But the massage.
How was it?
Fantastic.
Fantastical.
The Four Seasons, it was stunning there. It was
should
really
I get a
nice.
massage?
You should.
Should I go to the Four Seasons?
You should. And then the gag was, it was fucking free.
Why, what'd you do to get it to be free?
Girl, go on TV, bitch.
Oh, like I've never done that.
You think I did something nasty at the spa for a spa day?
I'm not saying you did something nasty. I'm just thinking maybe you had. I don't know.
I have in my life.
Yeah, I know.
Heidi, what's the worst thing you've ever done at a spa?
I've never been to. Actually, I've been to a spa once.
What was it called? In Chicago?
No, what's in
Steamworks?
Chicago? Let's go. I've never been.
You invited me to Steamworks
Let's
with you, Heidi.
Let's go to Steamworks, girl. If you're out there and you've never been to a Steamworks, let's go. The week of Continental.
Heidi, girl, stop. Heidi, you can't come on this podcast and just invite anybody to go to a bathhouse with you. Do you know how many people will take you up on that offer?
Plenty.
You better like orgies.
No,
and
I
you better like them a lot. Well, then, not with that invitation. Heidi's rescinding that invitation.
Speaking of orgies, oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to tell that story. I'm not going to tell that story. I didn't partake in the orgy. It just happened. Like I was at a house and there was an orgy happening. And the only bathroom we were allowed to go to was in the orgy bathroom. It was in the orgy room. So to go to the bathroom, we had to line up in the room while the bed's right there and everyone's on it. I'm like, this is awkward.
Okay.
That was awkward.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna take go into the bathroom and take a little break see if maybe there's an orgy line waiting for me to go.
No, yeah. We'll see.
Bye. We'll see you.
We'll take a break.
Welcome back.
I hope they didn't get that.
I love the way that we say welcome back differently.
Welcome back.
I say welcome back and then you say it the wrong way.
Why I gotta be the wrong way if I say it? Why can't you be the wrong way?
Girl, because I'm always right.
Because you're older.
Yeah, well, because I'm
What?
more, not because
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
older.
where you going with this?
Because I'm,
Where would you
I
about to
have
go with
more
that?
experience.
Oh, she's seasoned.
C'est bon.
Ah, shit.
Hello?
Well, hello. Hi there. Is this Heidi?
Hello, darling. How
Hi,
are you?
It's Dayla.
Hey, it's Dayla, baby.
Oh, tell us
Well,
hello.
it's so nice to hear your voice. Now, I know that I told you I was going to stop by today,
Uh-huh.
but I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. I'm on vacances in Schenectady.
What? Wait,
I'm
what?
snowed in.
What's a Schenectady?
I was hit by a bus, and I can't make it.
Where is
Not
she?
you. You got hit by a bus.
I did.
First, Jinx got hit by the car. Now you by a bus.
Well, and I didn't want to come, but I have arranged. I have arranged for a substitute, so I'm sending in the Ben part of BenDeLaCreme. I'm so sorry. I
We'll
couldn't
take
do
that. We can take that.
Okay, great.
let's
He'll be
take
right
Ben.
in.
Well, come on in, baby. Come on in.
Ooh,
Ben's coming, not
Ben's coming.
BenDeLa.
Okay, oh, God. Well, hi. Hi. Oh, my God. Welcome. Hey. Well, I'll take that.
Is this
I'll take
we
this one for
switch?
you.
Okay,
I'll
this is
switch
mine?
it.
Okay,
doll. Oh, have a
Oh my
seat.
God.
Wow, hey, Ben.
Listen, I'm sorry Daly couldn't make it, but I'm so glad that I get to be here.
Oh my God, a
Look,
pleasure
you
to
look
have
great.
you, of
Thank-
course. Look
You
at
both look great. You look
Thank
I
you.
feel like I need to be like posing.
You
with
can
you
sit on
guys.
this
Serve
couch
it.
wherever you want to. This
It's,
is our
it's,
couch.
it's a basement here.
As
We
soon
just
as we
get
finish
chilling.
I
playing
know,
Rent a
and it's
Center.
gorgeous. Thank you for inviting. It's lovely.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
who's
you.
the skateboarder?
We bought that. We just
Well,
bought
I'm
it.
sure. Yeah, I mean
We
that's
like
how
stuff.
acquiring a
You think it's
skateboard
just for
works.
think-
decorations?
Yeah.
It
We-
is.
I see.
We
Well,
just
I-
smoke weed, and so skateboarders smoke weed.
Oh,
you got
are
the
you a-
pants silhouette
a-
though. This is like a
I'm
cute skateboarding.
I'm a
outfit.
skater, bro.
Yes, you are.
us.
Yes, you are, young lady. Let's see this.
Show us, Heidi.
Okay.
Talking all of that shit.
Yeah, she's sucking in her midriff for
In
this.
pumps?
You got to brace your core.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Now
oh
do
my
a
God.
double
my
barrel
God.
axle wheelie. Is that a?
No, yep. Oh, shoot.
That was very good.
Y'all lucky we ain't got no rails up in here.
Bitch, I Sonic all up on these
Y'all hear
rails,
them
I'm
wheels
honey.
really
spinning like
impressed
that?
with
Y'all
that.
can't take it.
What other objects can I make you do shit with?
Nothing. We got the first family flag, Jada. You stick it up here.
What can you do with this candle?
We put this candle down and we wish for this is a
That's
Alaska
about Jada
candle.
Science, too.
And what we do with this candle is we'll put this candle down and we'll pray for the girls we love on Drag Race to make it to the next week.
Oh,
Okay, so who you been praying
that's
for?
so
then?
much more wholesome than where I thought that was going to go.
Yeah, which thank God, because we also love praising Alaska Thunderfuck.
She didn't even know who was on it. She didn't even know.
Yeah, these candles have been going obviously selling like hotcakes.
Well, I love that. I love the spirituality that this
Thank you.
environment
Thank
is
you.
infused with. I feel safe. I
There's
feel
a wooden hand.
there sure is.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Speaking of which, I'm gonna ask you a question. Since
Yes.
we pray, we'll just pretend we're praying to this candle
Great,
right
great,
now.
great. Okay.
And we're not gonna pray this candle for who's the season is over at this point. I'm
Oh,
thinking,
what?
is it? We don't know. We're in the future. In the
yeah.
past, we're
Time
somewhere.
travel can be
I don't
very
know what time it
disorienting.
is.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But this candle today, what queen from Drag Race would you protect and pray over that they always are safe forever?
Like ever in the history of
Ever
Drag Race?
of the world, that they will always be good. That like a queen from Drag Race that you're like, we need forever.
Well, I feel obligated to say Jinx because of our partnership, but she's doing fine. She does not need my help. So,
Selling out Broadway.
let's, I didn't know how, I didn't know how I was going to feel. You see your friends in these crazy
Yeah.
situations, and it's like, what's that going to be? She walked out on stage, and I burst into tears. I just started bawling. It was so incredible, and I was just like so... I don't know. It was like I've known her since she was straight out of college,
Yeah.
and she's always wanted that.
And no, it's like that's the same way I feel. I'm like to see her doing that, but then not even just doing it, but killing it. Like obviously raising the fucking profit for the entire show.
Yeah. And the cast loves her.
And
she's up there with people who've
You
been
can
doing
see
that
it.
show for 20 years, and they're like loving working with
Yeah.
her.
In
which
any
is really
videos
cool.
that they've done interviews, they've done posts and stuff, you can see that there's love there and that they thoroughly enjoy her.
They're waiting outside for her at the door. Nobody's waited outside the studio for us.
Well, not with good intentions.
Yeah, well, that time when your purse got took.
I got robbed.
Well,
I did.
and that's why we
They
stopped
got
sharing our
me.
location.
Yeah.
So I'll say that we're praying over jinx.
No, we don't need to.
Oh, we were talking about that.
Let's
Yeah, we
talk
are.
about somebody
Okay.
who could really use our
lost.
support. I don't know. Magnolia Crawford.
Yes.
Magnolia
Yes.
Crawford.
Praying for Magnolia Crawford. I don't know what she's up to now,
Does
but
she
I hope
still do
she's
what?
doing well because she's a very nice gal.
Nicole Paige Brooks.
Bit down.
Oh my God,
Love.
I love Nicole
I do
Paige
too.
Brooks. I
From
didn't know her
Atlanta,
well. I worked
Georgia.
with her just last year,
Yeah.
2 years ago now,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just the sweetest and so talented and like very generous.
Yeah. Yes.
She's so sweet. I was actually at Atlanta Pride.
She got
last
me
year,
really drunk.
and I
Dude.
actually went to see Fat Slut.
Oh.
Meatball was there.
Yeah,
Dipper
yeah.
was there. Gag, I didn't know I was going to Atlanta Pride. I just showed up with my drag. I was like, I'm here. And they're like,
Woke
it's
up in a
Pride.
dumpster in
As you
Atlanta.
I was like,
do.
thank God I brought the right stuff then. And she was there. And I think that was the first time I met her in person. And she
Mhm.
was quite lovely.
Yeah.
But as the night went on,
Child, look.
cocktails
It's
getting
called-
people.
What is your favorite thing to do in Atlanta?
Well, my oh God, I mean, mostly whenever I'm traveling, all I'm really doing is like performing and then going wherever local
Yeah.
girls lead me, right?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's just like great bars and theaters and food and vibes. It's just like a
Yeah.
fun town. I many years ago hit quite a few strip clubs that were like really
Ooh.
Yeah.
real down and
We
dirty.
love
I
a strip
know.
club. Oh, big
I haven't been in a really long time, but it was like it also depends on like who you're hanging out with because
Yeah.
the first time I
Yes.
was in Atlanta, it was like
It was the girls.
yeah, it
Mhm.
was
Party
like
girls.
let's
Yes.
go. We're gonna like go out and do the
Yeah.
hop.
I
And
love
then the
that.
next time it was with my family and our church
Very
members.
wholesome.
You imagine?
Yeah,
Imagine
Yes.
that was the first time you went.
gorgeous Unitarian service.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Yikes.
Lovely all the way Atlanta.
Love. Oh my God.
What do you have coming up soon, or what do you have going on right now
Well, you know, I
that you can talk
am-
about because you do a lot?
That's fair.
Yeah, no, there's a lot a lot that is going on right now, but you know, the way that things have shook out for me is that like 2022 was like tons of touring and tons of being on the road, and then now I am working on the production end because I've gotten so much into that,
Yeah.
which is really fun, but it also means I'm kind of like in there'll be like 9 months that I'm working on like 4 projects
Yeah.
right now, and I'm like, but I can't tell you anything. Makes a
Just-
great interview.
Yeah.
I love
wow.
an interview where we learn nothing.
Well,
Here's what you're gonna
That's my
learn.
life.
Here's what you're gonna learn is that I have the interesting thing that has happened that I wasn't sure, like I just didn't like see coming.
Yeah.
Is that the production end has really like been taking off in a way that I didn't necessarily anticipate a few years ago, and I
Yay.
just really love it. But that means that it's
something
like
is
less
else.
flashy until it gets out
Yeah.
there. But there's something that you guys are aware of that we can't talk about, but at least the 3 of us cannot talk about it.
We cannot talk about it together. That thing we did or didn't do together was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't recall nothing at all.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
Nothing
bring
at
it
all.
over it all.
Nothing at all.
What do you think in drag has like helped prepare you for production and all the work that you're doing in production?
Oh, I mean, it's all still relate. You know what I mean? Like I consider it all part of the same thing because when I started doing drag 20 years ago,
I was 9. 8. I can't count.
You were
yeah,
disrespectful.
that's just
How old am I? No, 28.
Give or take a year or decade. Who knows?
How long you been a hoe? Not a minute.
You know you've been a hoe for longer than how old you know you are.
Whoa, that was a rough sentence to follow.
She
Wasn't
can't
it?
speak. I don't know why the fuck she trying to act like
What
she can
was-
speak. She can't speak.
Where did that
You
begin and
illiterate
end, and
hoe.
what was the
You
middle about?
illiterate hoe. Trying to act like you can speak and you can't. The audacity on this woman.
So back to your question. The is it rude if I put my feet on the table? It's a
No.
lovely table.
Yeah, it's a table. We got this table at IKEA.
It's
Built it ourselves.
We had to nail it to the floor so it
Wow.
would flip over.
Well, it's
So no one will steal it.
beautiful weaving work on your part.
Thank you. That was me.
Now I'm going to take my foot off it. So, wait, what am I talking about? Oh, right.
Oh,
so
no.
I've always been doing
Welcome to the
production
pod.
on drag stuff, right? Like,
Yes.
when I started doing drag, my favorite thing about it, because I was doing, I was like sort of doing theater. I was in school for visual arts. I didn't know, but I love drag because it's like you can be in charge of everything, right? And what I loved about what I was seeing from other drag performers and burlesque performers, cabaret performers, is that you get to like come at it from every angle. You get to be in charge of not just what you're doing on stage, but all the parts of it and like the whole scope of your career. And you're like making it up because as queer people and as drag queens, like there's no roadmap. You get to like do it yourself. And so, so all of that is production, right? Like we're all doing production with that on some level. And so it just began, I don't know, like we started taking on like bigger tours and like doing the Jinx and Della holiday tour and then filming the special. And now the tour has gotten really big and producing my own stuff. And now it's sort of started moving into the world of other people coming to me and being like, hey, can you work on producing this project? Which is really cool and exciting, but boring when I can't actually tell you anything about it.
Yeah. But this is the thing. Then it means like in the future, you're going to have so many projects stacked falling on top of each other. Then you're going to be like,
wild.
Damn, I have too many things to tell you.
She's everywhere. You're doing everything.
Can't
wait.
It's very exciting. And it's exciting that like, you know, it's also so much about collaboration and when you're doing that and when you're a drag queen doing it.
Yes.
Because we all work with a lot of producers who are like just making a buck off the girls,
For sure.
right?
For sure.
Yeah.
But when
Call
it's
it out.
queens working with and for queens, then we know how to like support each other
We
and we know how to create the
understand.
real stuff.
yeah.
Like that's like
I think
authentic.
even in my mind, whether there was the thing we did, I think
Not that.
Mysterious
in my
thing that
mind,
may
the
or may not
mysterious
have happened.
thing, it was very helpful to have somebody on set who understands
Yes, it was.
what we do.
It was like, oh, we needed a bobby pin. Okay, great.
Well,
It's
and
like,
I
it's-
loved that too because I obviously have learned from a lot of people not being able to do that for, you know.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
experience you've had with it.
Yeah, so it's cool. I like being, you know, it's fun to be knowledgeable and then you're like, "Oh, wait, all of this useless stuff I've thought I was doing for a long time is turns out to be useful." So that's real nice.
Yeah.
Now, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you water plants?
No, I do not.
No.
No,
You don't- Do you dust plants?
Let me tell you what I do. I have a ridiculously obvious array of fake plants in my home.
Okay.
Because
this
I
is
am
not going where I thought it
so
was going.
not into taking care of living
Maintenance.
things.
So you gotta make sure you hit them with the Swifter really fast.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
The
But
dust get on them, right?
it's also giving like you travel and work so much that they might die.
Yeah, exactly. Who has
The plants,
oh,
not people.
okay.
Well, I mean,
I don't
everything
know why
everything
I was-
dies, Jada.
Eventually.
Why I was like so emotional about it.
Not me.
Oh, right. Everything dies except for Jada.
Well, she's
Heidi,
wasting away right now.
You're
in
trying
front
to
of us.
spoil the movie for me. I want to see what happens at the end. I want to be
Oh.
surprised.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to foreshadow for you.
Yeah, I want to
baby.
be
I'm so
surprised like when it
sorry.
comes and I'm like,
Surprise.
damn, no, I guess I was gonna die too.
Yeah, you don't want like one of those like psychics like wandering up to you on the street with like a spindly
Yeah,
figure
talking about
telling you that
Would-
it's going to be a
if-
bear attack or whatever.
If you could, would you want to know if you were gonna die?
Oh,
Or when
me?
you would die?
Absolutely. I want to wake up dead. No.
No, when you would not want to know.
No, I want to wake up dead. No.
You girl, you
No.
only black people. You can't wake
I
up
don't
dead,
want.
girl.
And I know. I just want to go to sleep one night and
That's it.
there she went. Yeah.
You want to
I don't
imagine in
want
the
to
morning
know.
you go eat your
and if
pancakes
there's
and
a
everything.
meteor coming, bitch, whoever knows the meteor's coming, don't tell me. I want to live my last couple
Heidi, I
days in
feel
bliss.
like,
Thank
I feel
you.
like if it was coming,
I-
we gonna see it.
No.
I mean, I'm
You
pretty
be
sure it's on the way.
You'd be surprised,
Yeah,
though.
at some
People don't
point.
be looking up. When's the last time you just looked up in the sky?
Today,
Well, it's LA, so there's not much.
There's
to
not
see.
much to say.
smog.
So much to say.
Yeah, smog. Well, look,
But yeah.
we'll find out in a moment if you would like to know if you would die
Okay.
right after this break. Sponsored by Satan. We're back.
my goodness.
We're
now, we actually have a lovely, lovely surprise for you, Dayla.
Oh,
Yes, we
Now,
have a sickening
we've been
performance.
starting this new thing this season where we bring people who would like to come and show us their talents. And we actually have someone very special. You may know them. I don't know. But
Very
we
special
have-
is a word we have to use because they could fire us.
That's fair. That's pretty
I'm on
fair.
the edge of my seat.
Oh my
Who is
God.
it?
Oh, the
We have-
anticipation.
We have Big Dipper here performing a song.
Oh my God.
So make some noise and put your hands together, everybody out there in the world, for Big Dipper performing.
Hello. Now, you can't clear the rights to my music because it's expensive.
Okay.
So I thought I would deliver some a cappella bars to you.
Thank you.
better.
But please think of it as a poetic experience
Thank
today.
you so much. Let's listen.
This is a poem called Dick.
Fabulous.
Big dick, little dick, long dick, fat dick.
Yeah.
Stop me in my tracks when you offer me that dad dick. Love the feeling when I grab it, smash it, raw or you could bag it. I will never gag, bitch. I get hypnotized when I see that dick bounce. Visible penis lines in your shorts so pronounced. Bird watching is my favorite sport, eh? Talking balls and dick crotch is my forte. Peter, Willie, Richard, Rod, Mr. Johnson want me to slob on his knob. Oh, you got the energy? Well, slide down my chimney. Your dick is the epitome. You're never getting rid of me, dick.
Yeah. Woo! That's a
Thank you.
D-I-C-K, baby.
That's how you spell it.
Oh,
I spelled it correctly. Dipper, thank you so much for giving us the bars. Oh my
Of course, I
goodness.
thought I wanted to
Seriously.
bring some art to your little show.
Thank you.
Sport A and Forte
culture.
is one of my favorite things that's ever happened.
You like that?
It was
I'm
so
gagging.
good.
Oh,
But
well, maybe
I'm
will
not.
never
Well,
gag,
Dipper
bitch.
never will.
well,
Thank you.
Never ever.
Dipper can't relate.
Dipper,
Yes.
when did you learn that you had an affinity for dick?
Affinity.
What fit?
I not only have an affinity for it, but my appetite is infinity
Yo.
for dick.
better.
See, the wordplay never stops.
Ever.
I think when we all did 8, 9, 13, 22,
Whenever.
whenever
And
we
he's not
sort of-
talking about years, he's talking about inches, y'all. Stop that.
I don't know. I feel like forever. In my mind, it was forever ago that I knew I
Forever
liked
dog,
dick.
maybe.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. But thank you so much, Dipper, for giving us your talents.
Thank you
darling.
for having me.
Where can the
you.
people find you?
Well, you can listen to me and Meatball on Sloppy Seconds on Tuesdays and Fridays right here on Mom Podcast. You can also watch all my music videos on YouTube at Big Dipper Music and go listen to my music on the internet. Big Dipper.
Big Dipper.
That's me.
Yes. Thank you, Big
Period.
Dipper.
Thank you,
That's
Big
me.
Dipper.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ah!
Yeah,
Period.
Giddy.
I
Oh my goodness.
listen.
Out
I'm
of
not
our
just saying
house.
this because we're obligated to, because Dipper is your boss, but
Yeah.
I also just love Dipper so much, and actually have we're connected from way back in Chicago when I started doing drag 20 years ago.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
We have like ties to each other from way back then.
Oh.
And it was that I was working with this woman. I was part of the Chicago Kings, which is this drag king troupe, and she was like associated with me through that. Her name was Paula, and she was Dipper's like teacher or for this like youth queer theater company.
Obsessed.
Which is so
This is a
wild.
deep
And oh my god,
set.
and I just remembered. So within that, I was like the one adult who did this one production with them where I played Captain Hook in a queer version of Peter Pan.
Oh my
The pirates were all Vogers, and one of the pirates then went on to, she wasn't at the time, she went on to be Dita Ritz. Isn't that wild? Yeah, so that is how I like know Dipper, which is crazy.
That's wild.
Yes.
I'm living.
And then literally also at that point you were already in production. Too.
Literally already.
Yeah.
Way back then.
Isn't it weird?
That is the
But I didn't
universe
know it
is
at the time.
crazy.
I didn't
Sometimes
even
you
know
don't
it.
know what you're cultivating
Yeah.
until
Wow.
much later. And then you're
Damn.
like,
Ben, do you like pot? Do you want some pot?
yeah, I could. I mean, as it seems like, when in Rome.
I
When
love-
in,
Well, reach in and
Well,
take
here, here's some
when
pot.
in the basement.
There you go, some
Oh,
pot. Yeah,
beautiful.
we-
Okay, great.
Grab your
We don't
pee.
condone using
right.
drugs.
Never.
Okay.
It's a terrible thing to do.
Could never-
But we will be
okay,
watering
wait.
this plant after this, honey.
This
We
one
got- we
feels
gotta
right.
water
some
This one
water in.
feels right.
It
Okay.
feel correct?
Yes, let's see what it is.
All right.
I like that it's green.
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Can you name 5 girl groups, and who is your favorite?
Okay.
Now, I
Wait.
asked this question, so I do not have to answer it.
That is not fair. Okay. Wow. We need to figure out the pot.
Listen, I didn't make the rules.
It got us. The pot
Goddamn.
got me
The
off
pot
tilt.
got
Spice
us.
Girls!
You know what? No matter.
That was
when-
what I was gonna say.
The
That's
pot
'cause that's the
always comes back
one.
to
That
get
go-to
you.
one.
I say Spice Girls, Destiny's Child,
Pussycat
Yes.
Dolls.
Pussycat
Pussycat
Dolls, Flo. It's
Flo-
a new group
yeah.
from London. And y'all
Lil
be
Mix.
sickening.
Little
Lil
mix.
T.
That's 5.
That's 5.
That's
We
five.
did it.
Nice work.
Wait, we did 5 together. That's not fair. Heidi, you really tried to piggyback off me.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Just
I don't know.
repeating what
five.
you
She
say.
really did. And then-
I fully said 2 of them by myself.
I said Little Mix after you. Listen, we're all
We're all
building
working
something
this is
together.
teamwork.
Yeah.
together. And you
Okay,
know
so
what?
who's your favorite is what the
Oh, the
part,
favorite
second part of the
group?
question is.
Well, I'll say it first so I don't be piggybacking, I guess.
Don't do that. I'll say first. Destiny's Child. Don't
Spice
copy
Girls.
me, Heidi. That's the Glasgow face.
I love
Don't make that face no more. See that?
You took my you bitch. Bitch, you
I
should've-
also I have a deep connection to Spice Girls.
for true.
We're still doing this.
What is
together.
this connection?
Yeah. What is it?
Well, I just was very, very passionate about it. You know, I was like a little queer kid in the middle of like a very conservative small town.
Mhm.
And when Wannabe came out, I was like, Ginger was unlike, she was like my first drag queen, really, you
Love.
know? And then I went to see Spice World, the movie, in the theaters. I like dragged like a couple straight girls from my school to see it. We were the only ones in the theater because nobody wanted to see that who in the town I lived in. And I was so obsessed that in order to go see the movie in the theater, I dyed my hair red with a blonde streak in the front. And I lived my life that
Like
way.
it was
Then
like,
with
oh,
red
I
hair
live.
and a blonde stripe?
Yeah.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah. I think it was
you
in
should
like
get a
ninth
wig like
grade or
that
something.
and show it to it and give it to us. Give us a ginger fantasy.
Okay.
I would
Yeah.
love to
yeah, I
see it.
wonder.
I'll come back around. So.
Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
ever
yeah.
wear ginger? Are you a ginger hair fan now?
Well, you know, I do other characters in a lot of like my solo shows and stuff, and so there's the rules are off with that. But
Yeah.
DeLa will always be black
Yeah.
hair. It's just like
Great
part
hair.
of who she is, you know.
Yeah.
That's fair. I see it for you.
Thank you.
Do you, Heidi?
Huh? What about me?
Nothing. I wasn't speaking to you.
What'd you say?
Wait.
You really
This is-
said my
This is the basement. We are literally we have this pot now,
Oh yeah.
and this pot is interesting because anything can happen with this pot, Heidi.
It'll
Is
take
one
it
of
can
you
take
wanna-
you anywhere.
I think we should take a question out the pot.
you want
Here,
another
I'll
pot
open
I'm
it
gonna
for
pick
you.
one out of here for Dela.
Get some pot.
Specific. I think I know the answer to this, but then I might be gagged. Okay.
You stay
Would
getting
you
gagged.
rather host a game show or star in? I'm not gonna say OnlyFans soap opera.
Does it say OnlyFans?
No, soap
Oh.
opera.
She just wanted to bring
I
that
just
up.
wanted making
She's-
sure that
we're
you knew
just
that that
finding
was
a
not what I was gonna say.
Segue.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to host a game show. Absolutely.
Really? I thought it would be the soap opera.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to both. Why do I have to choose?
Yeah.
Why
do-
does there have to be
Why
boundaries?
do we have? Why do we have?
Why are
such
you
an
trying
idea
to
of
limit Ben,
scarcity
Jada?
in the drag community?
you trying to
We
stop
can have
Ben
all
from
the
shining?
thing. We can have our cake and eat it too.
Talk to the pot.
What? Because you don't want it.
God, the pot. I
we can
make
have
this
our
up.
cake and eat it too.
Period.
Pot. Heidi, what about you?
The game show down for sure. I would love to have people going through all kinds of obstacles and stuff and just talk nonsense and shit like that during that. I would love it.
What is your
Yeah.
favorite kind of game show?
The foam walls.
The what?
The foam walls. Where you have to jump through the foam walls.
Where you have to jump.
Where you
through
have
the
to jump through the
walls.
foam
No, we
walls.
understand
walls.
the words, but what do they mean?
You've
I
never
thought you
seen
said
them?
the foam wall.
wall. Do you know what that is?
You've
I
never
think
seen
she's
the
talking
foam
about
wall?
the game called The Wall. And there's like you've never
The
seen
Pink
it?
Floyd album?
Larry said absolutely not. Larry said no. Don't let her
Is
tell her lie to
that
you.
what it's called? The Wall? It's called
You
The
know
Wall.
what? I'm
y'all.
just gonna say the floor is lava then.
It's called The Wall.
You've-
It's like a wall that comes at you, multiple walls.
Yes.
And the walls
That's
come
a
and you have to hit the
game?
poles
Yes.
of the wall to like.
It
stay
literally
in or
people
get
try to squeeze through the wall. Like you have to do
Yeah.
the shape to fit through. Whatever shape you can do to get
whatever
through it.
shape the wall is.
And you have to not get knocked off. And I would love to keep seeing people get knocked off every day.
Wipe out.
What?
Sure.
Wipeout is also
Is
always a
giving
good
wipe out.
option.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of game show?
hmm
I'm trying to remember the last game show I even watched.
Damn.
Uh,
Jeopardy? Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
No,
yeah.
you know what I love? This is whatever. I'm old and I'm
You
proud
got
of it.
this.
Fuck it, own it.
No, I'm about to talk about things that you guys don't remember because
You
like
don't
you're
know
too.
what I know.
Oh, you're too
She's
young for
28.
Double Dare, right? Do you remember Double
Yeah,
Dare?
yeah, I didn't know
I
that.
kinda
one.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
Double
that.
Dare was like a kids show in the
On Nickelodeon.
90s.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
where you had to everything was gross kind of, and
Yeah.
there would be like a prize, like a flag, and you'd have to like go up a giant nose
Bubbling.
and like look through the boogers and
I
like find the
do.
flag.
And it was like bubbling slime everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
It's the 90s.
It was fun. It was like a
best.
kids wipeout, kids obstacle course competition kind of show vibe. It was cute.
It was great.
I'm too youthful, I guess.
I say Jeopardy
You look like a Jeopardy girl.
because I watch Jeopardy, and even when you don't get the answers right, then you learn the answers.
Can I just
Wow. Knowledge.
not to bring it back to me, but
Yeah. That's why
Please
we're
do.
here.
I Latrice Royale and I were Jeopardy question before Alex Trebek died.
Wow.
Alex Trebek said my name and he goes BenDeLaCreme, like he
Oh.
really like inflected
And he
it.
could speak.
Yeah, he can.
He had a good voice.
He had a great
Wow.
voice.
Oh my God. What was the question? If you
It
even
was
remember.
it was the answer was RuPaul's Drag Race, so it was like something like Latrice Royale and BenDeLaCreme dressed for the occasion on this or whatever. You know, they say it like an answer.
And you have
What
to
is
give the
RuPaul's Drag
question.
Race?
exactly
Giving that.
Very
yeah.
that
yeah.
energy. I live.
Damn, that's sickening.
It
was
and it was
awesome.
sickening that it was Alex,
Yes.
too. Because that's
it.
iconic.
Yeah.
Who else it now? Isn't the woman from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, it's Maya.
I believe, but the last
Yeah.
time I watched, like, Ken Jennings was hosting. Y'all, I'm really be into that. That's like, he was one of the, like,
I love
like-
your devotion to Jeopardy.
I live.
we're back.
Why'd you whisper it?
Because I was trying to be in like my horrible
You were trying to be a
voice.
sexy podcaster.
Because she's got a microphone, and why blow out your voice?
Or I could do this in the microphone.
Don't do.
One time I heard Heidi wiping her ass, and that's how it sounded, too.
I
I didn't know if that meant it
No,
was
you
clean
fucking
or...
lying. She stay lying on me. She stay
Like
lying
those
on
Dawn
me.
commercials where they're like, you can hear the clean.
Not that. Oh my God.
I would really hate that.
Not
Oh, yeah, I
that.
would really hate that.
Now, my back is sore
Is it? Why?
a little bit from having to just stand here. No, I'm not standing. To
You're
sit
not standing.
here.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
sitting down.
I'm very propped up. Like I'm trying to be a very proper woman.
For once
Now,
in your life.
Now, a proper woman would have lotioned her feet, but Jaida, you really looking hard.
Because,
Stop.
Mama, you
well,
brought it up.
speaking of your feet,
I thought you had on silver socks to go with the look.
Oh no!
As I was talking, I looked down and saw. That's why I said so. I was like, wow, they are ashy, honey.
A little bit.
Wow, she
I'm
just
really
dragged me in my silver
uncomfortable.
feet.
You guys
She
really,
said-
really made me
because she wants to
uncomfortable.
make jokes about your feet being ashy, but she just can't. I got you. I'll get her off set.
Wow, you guys, this
She-
is really.
I'm sorry, Ben,
sorry.
that you have to
really
see us like
awkward.
this.
I'm sorry.
She's
I wish-
she attacks me all the time.
Yeah, sometimes.
Did you? Speaking of not this.
Yeah.
Not
As I was actually approaching
Yep.
y'all's place, I don't know if you heard it, but a mail truck exploded
Oh,
at the end of your cul-de-sac.
oh my! What's the
Yeah.
cul-de-sac?
It's the
Where
where you
living?
live.
Heidi,
It's
when
like
we
the
come, Heidi.
circular road that you live on.
Outside
That
of-
this the house that this basement is
Yeah,
part of
her.
is part of a community that is based around a cul-de-sac. Always kids playing
I
stickball.
I love that
We
for
really
us.
don't
Yeah.
go upstairs.
We do not go out there.
That's
like going
for
up
the
there.
best because devastation. Mail truck exploded, letters everywhere, bits and pieces of mail person.
Well,
I-
see,
Oh.
and then Heidi,
I-
that's why I said we
That's
should
why
stay
we
in
have
the
to stay
basement
safe
in
down
case that
here.
exact thing
yeah, yeah,
happens.
yeah. No, I found a foot, but I also found this.
Not a whole foot.
Yeah, I also found this.
Oh.
Addressed to my fave queens at 420 the basement hall, comma, closet 69696. I assume that's you.
That's us.
That may
Yeah.
be us.
That would be us.
That
So
could be
I
us,
I
perhaps.
picked it up as a.
I love our zip code.
She just stay going. People stay going through our mail.
Well, she was trying to save the mailman
That's fair.
that was there.
Yeah, I mean, I saved as many
Now,
pieces
Say
as
what
I
you
could.
did you
do.
say it was
I
beside
left them on the
the
porch.
foot?
I didn't want to stink up the place. What?
You said it was by the foot?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, let's see what
What
it
size
is.
was it?
The foot?
Yeah.
Well, which part? Would you like to hear this letter that you received?
Absolutely.
Dark.
Absolutely.
Bitch, I thought in my mind, I went, am I really that bad? Because I thought the pinky toe.
It was enormous.
Oh, damn.
The pinky toe. It was like a bendy straw. Okay. All right. Hello, the mothers of the pod.
That's us.
That's you two. My name is Barracks Begonia.
Oh.
Cindy, that really rolls off the
Is that
tongue.
a real
That's a name.
That-
Barracks?
Any name can be a real name, Jada.
Yeah,
Well, I'm-
Jada.
yep.
Because Jada
I'm
Essence
learning
Hall
that.
is a
It's
name.
real if you believe in it. My name is Barracks Begonia, sending you big hugs and kisses from Northern Virginia.
Ooh, hey, Barracks.
I always have a good time listening to you all, and I always feel like I'm a part of the conversation. My question to you wonderful ladies is, and this is in all bold, if you could write a book about anything, what would it be and why? End bold. Thank you for everything, and I hope to see one of your shows if you ever come to Virginia. XOXO Barracks Begonia.
That last
Hey,
part wasn't in
Barracks.
bold. That last part.
No, it wasn't.
No, it
It was at
wasn't.
a
Thank
normal
God.
volume.
You know, I love bold font. It's something that just screaming.
It's real.
Yeah. Damn.
Wow, it is bolded.
Yeah, I told you.
Bolded.
Well,
Is that
first
a
of all,
word?
Barracks, you are a part of the conversation.
And thank you so much for being a friend of the pod.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we like to try and get. We like to make it feel like we're all talking because that is what it is.
Yeah, we're all in this together. Now, Heidi, I'm gonna let you answer the question first.
Mm-hmm.
Because you weren't listening.
I don't think she
You
was
wasn't-
listening.
Oh, you think I wasn't listening? I would write a book about, yeah, bitch. I would write a book about my personal life experiences. You tried me and my time.
Reclaim it then.
I've reclaimed
Reclaim
my
it.
time. I've lived through being 20 delicate 8 years old. I've gone through actually a lot of crazy shit, and I really want to kind of share that story. Like it's been, I like to say my life has been a soap opera since the beginning, truly. And I would like to share some of those stories because it seems like when I share my stories, when people tell their stories, other people can find things to connect to, and it may help them through things that they're going through similar things. And I want to be able to help as many people as possible. So if me telling one tragedy after the other and just one personal experience after another to someone else, and it can help as many people as possible, that's what I want to
Yeah.
do.
This sounds like a very sad book.
It's not sad. There's some crazy fun shit
It's
in there
uplifting.
too.
It's
Yeah.
inspirational.
It was
uplifting.
really
Okay,
good.
gotcha.
It's
it was a good time.
Aspirational.
Damn. No, that's later
Oh.
tonight, baby. But yeah, what would you do though?
You know, I would write a book. I feel like I would write a book about my life as well. But because, like, I think when I got on Drag Race, I was kind of almost defeated before that happened when I was like, I'm turning 30, and it was giving like, girl, I felt so old because that's the way the world makes you feel. Like, if the older you get, there's nothing to you. So I would write a book about my life experiences so far. And something in the book would be like giving like, this is my life thus far. I want to give like the same way you said, I want to share my experiences with people, but I want to share like my life and just like tell my story to whoever is willing to hear it. And if it helps them or in whatever way it can, then it will. You know what I mean? And I want people to also, I feel like I want people to know that like where you are in your life is just a marker at that point, and that there's so much more to your life after.
And then the second half of the book is just blank pages as a metaphor.
Yeah.
For the rest being unwritten.
Wow.
That's deep right there.
No,
Thank
we
you.
give 4 more books with the copy of that book. 4 blank books.
Yes. I love it.
I didn't know it sound economical.
Okay.
It's a
Think of the trees, Jada.
it's a quadrology. No, what's 5?
Quadrilogy?
A quindrology.
Quadrilogy.
I don't know if that's a word.
Well, we're going to give them
Is now?
2.
It can be.
We'll just give them 2
If
extra
barracks
ones.
is a name, quindrology is a word.
I went to school at Quinn Bitch, I can't even
Quindrology.
say it. I know I don't know.
Quindrology. I had you came down with
Quindrology.
quindrology when you slept with Trey, didn't you?
No, baby, that was chlamydia.
Okay. Well, we know that one is real.
Ew, did you just call it chlamydia?
Chlamydia.
Like, what is that
I
like?
can't
What is that
Just
like?
a little touch of chlamydia.
Who gets it so
chlamydia.
much that you just give it a nickname? Oh, a touch of chlamydia. That's
You,
fine.
you have to leave. This is my basement now. Get out.
Well, you don't want the couch now. I'm just getting chlamydia all over it.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to burn these leggings.
What would you write a book about, and what would it be called?
I would write a book about Heidi's life called Chlamydia. The Chlamydia, a love story.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I don't want any more information about your life. I am going to just intuit everything in it.
I love
It's going to be a 300-page novel
Oh my
that is just my
God.
conjecture as to what might have led to this.
I love that. Do I get a free copy though? Hold on.
I mean,
You
we
won't
can
make
talk.
money. Ben, you won't make money. Don't
No,
do that. Don't
I
let
can't
her
get a
convince
free
you to do
copy.
that.
Well, I'll connect you with the
PR.
publisher.
Yeah, okay,
Thank
yeah.
you. I appreciate. You're
If you
so
got
kind
some
to
followers
me.
online, they might send you a copy.
They might send me.
I think they-
You can give me a free one, and I'll promote it on the page and stuff.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No. We'll
She's
talk.
promoting a book from another author about her life that's fully made up of lies. I love that. She's saying anything for attention. We have to ask you one final question before you
Oh
leave.
yes, absolutely. No,
The answer
you
is
have, you have to
chlamydia.
really the chlamydia. You really have to think about it. Okay.
Think about this.
So I'm the closet,
Yes.
and Jaida is the hall.
And I'm the hall because far down deep, somewhere down there deep, there's a light that's shining
It's just not her scalp.
far
Okay.
down there somewhere bright.
Yeah.
Heidi, why do they call you the closet?
There's a hot dog being
Why do
thrown
they
down
call
you.
me the closet?
Damn, bouncing off the walls.
Because I keep secrets. You just put all the secrets in the closet, and then they just sit there.
Not when chlamydia comes out.
Chlamydia,
all
the
your
chlamydia
secrets
tells
are gonna be
all.
exposed.
I'm not gonna. Chlamydia will tell all.
Well, the doctor knows your secrets.
HIPAA. Now, we want to know, what part of the house would you be?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh, yes.
I'm gonna go with the foyer
Oh,
because it welcomes you in,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
got like a it's got a fun, stupid sounding name.
I am. Almost like a
yeah.
lanai.
Yeah, and it's like and the foyer, which is a lovely thing. You know, the foyer is like
What?
welcome into the space, and the
Yeah.
lanai is like now that you're here, get out.
Beautiful
Wait, can I-
flowers
okay,
right
so
there.
see, she said something on her breath. I really need you to. She said, "What the hell is a lanai?"
Oh,
She also didn't know who Rose Nyland was.
I did know who she
you
was.
did not know who Rose
They
Nyland
were-
was.
All the New York girls were talking about Rose.
You didn't know
and
who
I
the
thought it
Rose
was a New
Nyland
York
was.
queen. At the
There goes the foyer.
well, there the foyer's gone.
There went the foyer. Get over here.
Look, we have one last piece of. You can even just say from the depths of the space.
From the depths of
Where can people find you, Ben?
Yes, man. Can we get her by the talent, Mike?
We're gonna let's pray over the candle as these words come in.
people can find me across all social platforms at BenDeLaCreme. One word, BenDeLACreme. Find me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram,
You better.
Facebook, and Uber Eats.
Ah, that's it. That's the important one right there.
Or she will be
well,
delivering your Big
thank
Mac.
you
I
so
love
much,
you.
Ben.
Thank you so much. It was a blast. I can't be near her now that with the whole Golden Girls
And
debacle,
chlamydia.
but thank you for having me. It was
Thank
an
you so
absolute
much for
delight.
coming.
We love you. Thank you.
Bye,
Oh,
ladies.
thank you, Ben.
Mwah. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
That's another one down, bitch.
Now look, it is. But also, when you go follow Ben, remember one word, and I recently learned this means there are no spaces between the words. There's just one, all of it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a word. You meant yes.
Like-
you didn't know that?
Well, like transaction.
Yes.
That's one word.
Uh-huh. Did you just found that out?
Recently.
I'm proud of you.
I'm doing stuff.
You're growing.
Y'all.
Go, Miss Girl.
This has been another sickening episode of Hall and Closet.
Yes. And I'm Heidi and Closet, and you can find me at all platforms at Heidi and Closet, except for TikTok. It's the Heidi and Closet, and I have my Patreon, Heidi and Patreon.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And I'm Jaida Essence Hall. You can follow me everywhere across the board at Jaida E. Hall. One word.
One word. You had to throw that in there.
One
You had to
word.
throw that in there. And if you have any suggestions that you want us to talk about or anything, just anything in general you want us to brief on, send us an email at hallandcloset@gmail.com. Hall and Closet. @gmail.com.
Oh, and please make sure you are always following our beautiful, dearest mother, Mom, @MomPodcast. And again, y'all, that's one word, @MomPodcast with an S on the end. Yes. And we want to thank our very, very, very super sickening special guest. Thank you, Ben, for making so much time for us. And also for Dipper.
The bars, honey.
Delivering the
bars.
dick today.
No, you just had to bring that.
Somebody got to deliver the dick,
Someone had
baby.
to do it. Well,
Hey.
we love y'all so very much. We'll see you next time.
We love you. Bye.
Hall and Closet is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom. Hosted by Jada Essence Hall and Heidi in Closet. Produced by Ingrid Walla and Big Dipper. With additional help from Mariah Nicholas. Editing and sound design by Margot Padilla. Theme song written by Will Pitts. Executive produced by Alaska Thunderfuck, Willem, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.